Hi, Donna.
Hey, Michelle, how are you today?
It's Friday. Woohoo!
Woohoo! Right, I know. That's how I feel. The weekends always seem to be my catch-up time. Do you do that, or do you just take them off?
Well, I don't know. I still work throughout the weekend, but it's nice that I don't know. I sleep in on Saturdays. I love my Saturday mornings.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, honestly, there's days I just forget what day of the week it is, right?
Yeah.
I,
Sometimes I know they all blend.
Hey,
They
Michelle,
all.
how are you today?
Okay, hang on. Oops.
That was me.
Sorry. I got everybody going on over here.
So how is it going in Georgia, Donna?
It's going good today. I mean, we got a rainy day today, but it's good.
It's
It's good.
raining.
It's all good. It's all good. Yes, it's rainy today, Michelle.
Oh, it's sunny here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
me being the vampire that I am, right? I love the cloudy days, and you like the sunny days.
I do. I do. I do. I guess it just really affects me. Well, most of our weather here, I don't know how it is there, but we're usually pretty sunny most of the time, so when we get clouds or rain, I mean, it's a day or two, okay, no big deal. But if it lasts like a week, it's like, oh, I don't know how people do that.
Well, you need the water to water those peach trees, right?
Yeah.
Because you get Georgia peaches, right?
Yes, yes.
You need water for those Georgia peaches.
There you go.
Oh,
Okay, well, you want to get started, Michelle?
sure. What are we talking about today?
We are talking about how to find targeted leads using free methods. And Michelle is going to be leading this training, and you know that she brings such awesome content and tactics and abilities and all that kind of stuff. She always finds the little niches. And so we're really excited to hear what she has to bring us today.
Oh, the pressure's on. The pressure is on.
The pressure is on. You got it, girl.
Well, okay, guys, first of all, I want to just share with you, just remind you that one of the biggest things that we do is we remind you that, okay, first of all, let's say you go to a party, right? You go to a party, you meet a bunch of strangers, you don't know who they are, and you walk up to somebody and you ask them to marry you. Would you do that? Donna, would you do that?
No.
No, and how would you feel if somebody came up to you and asked you to marry them?
My first inclination would be, what's their behind the scenes thinking?
Yeah, exactly.
What's their motive?
It would be very inappropriate, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of the same thing though with social media, because when you are in like a network marketing company, and one of the first things that they do is they ask you to make a list of your warm market, right? And the reason why is because, people that you know or that know you, that like you and trust you, are going to be more apt to hear about your business. And the great thing about having an online business or taking your business online is you literally have access, you guys, to millions of contacts. Now, I know that you know this, but, just yesterday, I get this every day, but I had a really interesting spam message in my folder, or excuse me, in my Facebook. My Facebook, guys, I mean, Facebook is like my central hub social media. Facebook is like the granddaddy of social media, right, Donna?
Yes, it is.
And then I would say Twitter is maybe the older brother. Then we've got Pinterest, which is an older sister. Instagram, right?
Right.
And we've got like smaller siblings, the younger siblings, like maybe Tumblr or some other social media channels. But the big one is, Facebook. And so when people are connecting with you on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, if they just come straight out and just start pitching you their business, I feel like they're walking up to me at a party and they're asking me to marry them, okay? And I can't imagine anybody actually responding to that unless it's just a pure numbers game and the timing just happens to be perfect, okay? But, I got a really interesting message yesterday, and it was just blankety blank company is exploding, and just sent me a link. This guy wasn't even my friend. And I just have to share this with you because it was really funny. I said, well, that's interesting. How long have you been with this company? And he responds with 2 words, 1 year. And I said, oh, I said, how big is your team? So I'm just like, that's interesting, nice. How big is your team? And he said, he started naming all these countries that he has team members in. And I thought, well, okay. And I went to his wall because I was just curious. It just, it hit me at that time where it was like, I'm so sick of getting these messages. I went to his wall, and he has everything about his business and nothing where he's getting any engagement at all from anybody on Facebook, okay? It's all about his business. And first of all, I thought, well, why does he even do this? Why is he even still posting things on his Facebook wall when he's not even getting any engagement? I mean, not one like, okay? And I said, how big is your team? And he's told me that he had over 2,500 people on his team. So when I looked at his wall and I saw that he had 0 likes on his wall, I thought, well, that's interesting. Why are you not getting any engagement? I said, how did you find me? Do you know what he said, Donna?
What?
He said he found me by the Holy Spirit. Okay? And I was just like, that's when I was like, okay, either he's messing with me or he's truly off his rocker. Because for somebody to use, I'm a Christian, and for somebody to say that, and even as a joke, I was kind of offended, but at the same time, I'm like, that's crazy. So, it was just really interesting how this person will never, ever, ever be, I will never be on his team. I will never even want to begin to look at what he's got to offer. And I think that everybody that's watching this live that know us are the same way. I know that those of us, that the people that are following us now, Donna, we've got some awesome, awesome people that are watching our trainings religiously, and I know that they're not those kinds of people, and it's just almost offensive when people have that mentality. And it's just really, really important to remember that even though you're on social media, you need to make a personal connection, because this is social media. You have to make connections with people in order for you to talk about your business. And I'm going to share with you some ways that you can actually find people that are targeted leads, and then I'm going to share with you just a couple tips on how to connect with them, because I'm telling you, just talking to them about your business is not wise. So, and some of the people that I work with now are people that I've had relationships with for, Donna, you and I have known each other for a year, right, before we started working together.
That's so true.
Yeah, and it's all about planting the seed, and then you need to, of course, continuously pull the weeds, right? Which, in my opinion, is like working on your mindset. Continuously be pulling the weeds and water the seed, right? You want to continuously be watering your seed, and as you grow and develop, eventually you're going to be able to harvest that. But I think a lot of people are really impatient when it comes to trying to run a business online. And yeah, did you just want to say, Donna?
Yeah, I just wanted to kind of just, back up everything you're saying, just because of the fact that, how many people do we know that are, they're following us, they're watching us, but you never hear from them. They're in the knowing stage. They're developing their relationship with us. They're checking us out. They're making sure that we are people of our word, that we stand by what we're doing, and we're practicing what we preach. Michelle, you're just hitting it right on the head. How can we have a relationship with people if we're doing nothing but just giving them our business link?
Right. Okay, so there's basically different levels of your market, right? There's the cold market. Those are people that I'm going to show you how to find cold targeted leads, okay? Now, just because they are a targeted lead does not mean that they are a warm lead, okay? They're still a cold lead. And then you have what's called a lukewarm lead. A lukewarm lead is somebody that you've initially connected with, somebody that you make an initial connection with, okay? So they don't know anything about you. You just reached out to them. They have become now a lukewarm lead. They know that you exist, okay? The way you become an actual warm lead is when you've actually started to create a relationship with those people, okay? And so that is what we want to do, is we want to think about finding cold leads, right? And then we want to, you know, turn them into a lukewarm lead, but then we also want to turn them into a warm lead. And what I will recommend you guys do is first of all, when I first got into online marketing, I was just accepting everybody as a friend, right? I think we all did at the beginning. And you know, now that we learned that you're going to have more success when you're ultra targeted, when you know who your actual target market is, who your avatar is, when you know who that is, okay, when you actually have that person envisioned in your mind, you know, it's going to be much more easier for you to relate to them. And so the first thing that I recommend is go into your personal profile, people that you're friends with, and start connecting with them, okay? So Donna, what are some things that you would recommend that you say to connect with friends that you haven't reached out to, you haven't talked to in probably more than a year or several months?
Well, first, I would just, you know, me personally, I would just, you know, ask them, you know, how they're doing, and kind of like, you know, just to reconnect with them. I mean, it's just, I have to look at it because of my personality. I have to look at it like, if you were standing right in front of me, how am I going to carry on a conversation with someone that I just ran across after not running across you in over a year? So it's just, you know, being cordial and hi, how are you, and being interested in what they've been doing and who they are.
Exactly. So if you guys have any suggestions, leave a comment in the comments below this video. In fact, I forgot to give you guys a call to action. If you're watching this live, if you're watching this on our live training up through our blog, theblogbabes.com/live, make sure you click the little box that's right below, because it will give you access to our training room. You'll be able to get access to all of our previous trainings. But if you have any questions, there should be a place for you to leave comments right below. And we're also, we're having our live broadcast embedded on several other websites. So Donna, if you want to keep an eye on those too. But, you know, any suggestions that you might have, for instance, you know, I might say something like, you know, hey, it's been a while since I've talked to you, and I was just going through my friends list, and I just want to check and see how you're doing. And what I recommend, guys, is spend a half an hour, at least just a half an hour a day, just a half an hour, and you know, have a set number of people that you want to reconnect with. Just send out 10 messages, okay? 10 messages a day or 5 messages a day to all of your friends. So what you want to do is go through your friends list, okay, and find people that you know fit your target market, okay, and reach out to them first, okay? And another thing you might want to do also is we gave you a strategy on how to connect with people when it's their birthday, and we showed you a strategy on how to like put the balloons around their face, and there's several where I'll have dozens of likes on that post that I put on their wall. And trust me, when you reach out to them, this is a great opportunity for you to follow up with them and just say, hey, did you have a happy birthday? And just kind of make some connections. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the FORM concept, form, okay? Mm-hmm. You want to find out about their family. What are they doing now in regards to their occupation? What do they like to do, which is recreation? And then M, what does M stand for? Donna, do you remember what M stands for? Oh my heck. Does anybody know what M stands for?
Are you asking because you don't remember?
I don't remember. What is form? Oh. Family, occupation, recreation. Look on our chat. Somebody tell us what the M stands for. I totally forgot. Is that the marketing? I don't know why I'm thinking marketing. But you want to find out. You want to find out. And the thing is, guys, is that you don't want, I know that there's a lot of people that are super eager talking about their business, all right? Don't start talking about your business. Do not, okay? That is such a cardinal rule. The second that somebody sees you, the second somebody feels like you have an agenda, that you want to start talking about your business, your level of trust plummets, okay? You want to truly and authentically get to know them. And what you want to do is, while you're getting this information, you want to find some pains. You know, you want to find out if they wish they were able to spend more time with their family, or they wish they had a little bit more money to pay their bills, you know, and then you can start getting into the closing questions of, well, would a few extra you know, would $300 or $400 a month make a difference in your life, or would $500 a month make a difference in your life? And if they say yes, then that will open the door for you to talk about it more. But definitely don't just start talking about your business, because you know that right there is you're gonna plummet your credibility with them. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to share with you a couple of strategies. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, okay?
Michelle, Laura said that it's motivation. What's their motivation?
Okay.
The form.
Thanks, Laura.
Thanks, Laura, for saving us.
I don't know why I'm thinking marketing.
Yeah, well, and then some other you know, and then there's I looked it up and it says money, but I guess motivation and money could be about the same thing, you know. So, but I like motivation better.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, so another strategy, guys, is now if you guys ever learned how to use Facebook graph search, well, it's not as flexible as it used to be. In fact, this morning I was able to find a whole bunch of people that were target markets, and then it didn't work after that, so it's really, really squirrely. So I'm just going to try this real quick. This is a quick strategy where you can say women who are not my friends, or let's just type that, okay? Women who are not my friends. I wait till it pulls up, click on it, and by default it's going to pull up posts. You want to click over to people. Snap. Okay.
It's not working.
People who are not my friends. I don't know why it's so... Okay, here we go. People who are not my friends. All right, so there's a few that's pulling. Okay, people who are not my friends who follow... Let's see, what's a niche, Donna? What's a niche we can target? How about Weight Watchers? Okay, let's say you're in the weight loss niche, who follow Weight Watchers. Okay. Let's see if I can actually find some people. Crush your fingers. Let's see who like Weight Watchers. Let's see who that will pull anything. Wow, okay, here we go. All right, so here are people who are not my friends who like Weight Watchers. Now, some of them might be, you know, internet marketers already. They might already be involved in a network marketing company, right? But a lot of these are true, authentic leads where they might be interested in your product. But guys, just because they are already, you know, in network marketing and they're targeting Weight Watchers also, does not mean you shouldn't reach out to them as well, right? And basically what I would do, guys, is let's say you want to find somebody who might be like this person is an entrepreneur at network marketing. So he's a network marketer, he's an entrepreneur. He's not my exact target market, right? But so what I might start off with is maybe somebody who is more along my target market on what my business is, okay? So here I've got this gal here. I'm going to press the control button. I'm going to open it up in a new window, and we're not friends. First thing I look at is I look at her picture and I look at her timeline photo, okay? And I don't see, okay, network marketing friends, please share below which company you're with and why you chose that company. I'd love to know. Okay. Well, isn't that awesome? Now, what you can do, guys, here is you can do a couple things, okay? Now, what you can do is you can go ahead and add them as a friend, okay? But then what I'm going to do is I'm also going to message her, and it looks like it's not going to go to the other folder, which is awesome. I'm just going to say, hi, Vera. I ran across your profile and wanted to connect. Just sent you a friend request. Smiley face. Okay. Now, that's one strategy, guys. Now, what you might want to do is if you're going to use a strategy where you actually found somebody that might be in your target market, okay, you might then want to check your friend requests, because if you've got a lot of friend requests and they have not accepted you back, you want to unfollow that. You want to cancel that request. So what I usually do is maybe once a week I'll go back and I'll look to see if anybody has not accepted my friend request, and I will cancel that, because obviously they're not going to respond, or they're not going to, I just want to make sure that I don't get in trouble with Facebook, okay? But another strategy, guys, is now for me, what I've done is with my company, I actually created a fan page that's in that market, and what I'm doing is I'm providing anti-aging tips, okay? So we're in the anti-aging niche. I'm providing anti-aging tips, and once a day I use that Facebook page, and what I'll do is I'll go in and I'll do a tip, and then what I do is I take it a step further, and I have friends that I'm friends with, right, that are in the same business, and we have like a thread that we post our post to, and they'll go in and they'll like it and they'll comment, so that every one of my posts in my anti-aging fan page has some likes and it has some comments, okay? Then what you do is you then can go in as your fan page, and you can go into other high-profile pages. For instance, what I might do is, well, like what you might do is if you have a weight loss fan page, okay? So what you might want to name it is, weight loss tips with Donna Rios, okay? Something like that, where you are immediately they know that you're going to be providing value. But the reason why I might recommend like weight loss tips with Donna Rios is you've got your name in it, and you also have your niche where you're saying weight loss tips, because what you do is, let me just share with you a strategy here. I'm going to go in as the Blog Babes, okay? So here we are. I'm in here as the Blog Babes, and what I'll do is I'm going to go to home, and I'm going to see, I just liked Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins, Donna, would you say that Tony Robbins would be a good person to, people that like Tony Robbins might be like-minded people?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me go find his page. Okay, here's his page, okay, Facebook, okay, / Tony Robbins. So let me go in as the Blog Babes, and I'm going to go in and put this URL in here. Okay, so here's another strategy, guys. So here is his last post. Okay, remember, what you consistently think about and focus upon, you move toward. Now, what's really cool, guys, is here's a simple quote, right? And you can go to the comment section, right? And here we are, the Blog Babes, right? So when you actually like a comment, it will say the Blog Babes liked it. And what you want to do is remember, whatever you consistently think about and focus upon, you move towards. And I want to say, this is so true. Thinking positively definitely opens doors. All right, so I just did that. Okay, now, what's really cool, though, guys, is you can actually go in and you can look at other people that have done this. And, okay, here's somebody, Christopher Sullivan. Okay, here. So needed, that was just focused on the problem. Suzanne Sulby, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click like, and then check this out. I'm going to click reply. Now, when you click reply, guys, she's going to get a notification, and she's going to see that it was a fan page called the Blog Babes that left her, that actually responded to her message, okay? So she said, so needed, that was just focused on the problem. What would be a good response, Donna, that would reflect us? Remember, what you consistently think about and focus upon, you move toward. Oops. So needed, that was just focused on the problem. Should I ask her a question?
Or you could say something about that. It's a growing stage, to kind of keep your mind in the right direction.
Yeah, definitely a growing stage to keep moving in the right direction. Okay, so what we just did is we just left a comment, and she's going to get notification of that. So guys, what I might recommend is go into some high-profile groups, and you can go in and you can click like. Now be careful not to do it too fast and just do it to everybody, all right, because that will flag Facebook, okay? So, I'm gonna click like, and I'm gonna click reply. Good to hear. Okay. This is a really powerful strategy, guys, because what you're doing is people are learning about you. This is a free way to reach out and touch potential prospects for your business. Okay.
And
so
Michelle, that is just so simple. You make it so simple.
It's taking time though. I mean, because you can do ads, you can do a post on your Facebook page, right? And you can promote that, but you're paying for it. This is the free. If you're going to be utilizing free methods, you're going to be using your time to generate leads, and you're going to have to take the time to do that. And so, yeah, that's a really great strategy that I learned actually from another thought leader, and I don't even remember who it was I heard it from, because I'm always constantly trying to learn new ideas. But that is a really powerful strategy. Another really powerful strategy, you guys, is this is huge, okay? What I really recommend you do is, in addition to your fan page, because on your fan page, it's, as you know, the reach is getting worse and worse. It's getting harder and harder for people to see your posts on your fan page unless they specifically specify, if they actually go in and say that they want to see all of your notifications, which is, they can do that by going to our fan page. So if you guys want to get our notifications, because we don't post more than 2 or 3 times a day, and all you do is where it says like, you can click on that, and you can check mark notifications, and so every time we update something, you get notified, and you can go in and see what it is, which is an awesome strategy. But what you want to do, though, is, in addition to having a fan page, guys, create your own group. This is really powerful because, my target market is mostly women that are middle-aged, like older than 40. This is my perfect target market. Women that are, in network marketing, or women that want to work from home, and women that, might be interested in anti-aging, right? So what I might do is I might start like a mastermind group, and it's an actual group, not a fan page, but a group. And we've done a training on how to start a group, okay? Now, let me just show you. I've got a group. Let's see, free internet. I've got a free internet marketing training group, you guys, where I now have almost 1,000 members, okay? And as you can see here, I specifically specified this is a non-spam group. This is a place to hold discussion, share ideas, tips, and strategies. This is a great way, you guys, to take potential leads and you turn them into a warm market, because what I do now is, in this group, I'm posting things that are of value, and I'm getting engagement. Okay, but another reason why you want to create a group is because it's a great way for you to connect with your prospect and say, hey, I just wanted to invite you to my group. We are a group of women. We're masterminding. We're giving tips and tricks on, if it's a weight loss niche, then you can say we're sharing tips and tricks on what's working for you, or things to do to lose weight, or anti-aging, or whatever your niche is. You can definitely invite them to like that page, but you also can utilize, like I'm utilizing certain keywords, right, for people to find me as well. But this is a closed group. Okay. Now I also have an open group, right? This is really powerful, guys. I hope you've seen this training on how to do this, because Donna, do you see how many people I have in this group right here?
Yes.
Is that not awesome?
That is totally awesome.
Okay, I just added over 100 people this morning, and look, I've already got 58 people that are asking to join this group. I'm getting so many people This is an open group, okay? So it's an open public group. And what's so cool about it is I have this this image, check the pinned post. Every day I'm adding a different post, okay? This is the pinned post. And what's cool though, this is what's really cool, you guys, is I can go in and I have got literally almost 18,000 people that I can go in, I can click on members, okay? And when I go in and click on members, I can actually like do it by join date. And you can do this on other groups that you're members of, okay? Members by join date. And you can actually go in and you can just look at their profiles. And what's cool about this is because they're in your group, you're in the same group, it shouldn't go to their spam folder. And so you can find people that are good targets. I hate to say targets, because you really truly want to create relationships with these people, okay? And then what I would do, guys, is people that you know is somebody that is in your niche, somebody that is like-minded, you want to start creating a relationship with them. And what I recommend is start a spreadsheet, have a list of all the people that you've got a relationship created with, because it's easy to forget, because not only do you want people to know, like, and trust you, but you also want people to remember you. Okay, so it's about, staying in front of them. Find ways to stay in front of them. And what I would do is, they say that you can't really like navigate more than 50 to 100 people at a time. So just have, give yourself a limit of people that you're going to touch base with, and start a spreadsheet. I know it sounds like a lot of work, but trust me, whenever you start developing relationships with these people, it works. Okay, so you can send a message to these people. Guys, do this. Create a group and have it be niche specific, because then it will be a great way for them to view you as, an expert. They will they'll definitely get to know you more, and you can also create events inside your group. So you can send events like invites to trainings and webinars that your company is doing just to this group. Donna, what do you think?
Yeah, wow, that's awesome. And like I said, Michelle, you make it sound so easy. So it's just us taking the time and putting into action what we're learning.
Absolutely. And you know what? We've already run out of time, and I actually have a couple other tips I want to share with you, but I'm going to do that next time. Okay. All right? This is going to be really powerful, because I've got some really cool tips on how to connect with people on Instagram and Twitter.
Wow, that's great, Michelle. I mean, you always bring such awesome, like I said, techniques that are so simple, but yet for some reason I know for me, I get bogged down in the other work that I'm doing. So,
well, if you're on our team and you're watching this, guys, this is something that you need to do, okay? So I'm giving you guys an assignment.
There you go.
But anybody that's watching this, take the time, just a half an hour, and go to those groups, those big thought leaders, and just start conversations. Because what's going to happen is if you have a name like the Blog Babes, or Weight Loss Tips with Donna Rios, or Anti-Aging and Beauty Tips with Michelle, or whatever, if you have that in your name, that's going to capture their attention. They're more than likely going to go check you out. And that's why I always recommend go in as your fan page and leave comments in some of these high-profile leaders and engage with these people. That was something I didn't know you could do, is you can go in and actually reply to people's messages in these threads, and they will get notified and they will see that. So, yeah, and there's some other strategies too. I mean, with Twitter and Instagram, there's some really good strategies that I'm really excited to share with you as well. So,
good deal. Good deal.
All right, guys. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this. Don't forget to make sure that you are registered to get access to all of our free trainings. And we're just super excited. We're about to launch our podcast.
Yes, that will be coming up at the end of the month. So get ready to hear about all that, because we are getting ready to do that. So we've been working feverishly behind the scenes.
Oh, yes, we have. We have. So with that, we're going to bid you adieu, and we will see you next time.
Ciao.